you then ended up, partnering with different drug rehabs over the years. You now run one for males and one for females at Beaudesert.
Yep.
And you've got a program that they follow. What does it look like? What's the program look like when they go into one of the rehabs?
So our rehab is called Be Free House, and I have a lot of experience in working with drug and alcohol rehabs over the years. My wife also comes from an addictive background and was set free by Jesus as well a couple of years prior to me. So we have personal experience. We have experience in working with other organizations. And so we have seen what works and what doesn't work, at least from our perspective, and have formulated our own program based on those details. So for us, it's a 6-month program. Be Free House is a 6-month program, strong emphasis on Christian discipleship. At the end of the day, awareness around drugs and alcohol and withdrawals and relapse prevention and all of these different triggers, all of those are very beneficial, and we do incorporate that into our program. But really, the answer is Jesus.
Yeah.
And for us, it's Christian discipleship.
Good.
Jesus said, if you abide in my word, you're my disciples indeed. You'll know the truth, and the truth will make you free. If the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. And so our emphasis is on people surrendering their lives to Jesus. And in essence, that means surrendering our will, handing ourselves over to his grace and his love and his mercy, and allowing the Holy Spirit and the power of God to transform our lives. And so really, that is the emphasis of Be Free House. It's Christian discipleship. But we also do have weekly recovery groups, and in those recovery groups, we focus on anger management, relapse prevention, healthy boundaries, identifying triggers or temptations that would potentially lead people back into addiction, and helping them identify certain traumas in their life, and obviously pointing to Jesus as a means of healing, binding up the broken heart and healing their wounds. And so the program started 6 months ago, and we are just about to have our first graduates come through the program, which is a beautiful thing to see, the life-transforming power of God at work in an individual's life who's come into our program straight out of addiction, and a lot of people coming in, alcoholism and ice addiction specifically, and just seeing God work in their life is a beautiful and powerful thing. Yeah, it's a 6-month program. We have a women's program. We have a men's program. They're at 2 separate locations.
Good idea.
Good ideas. Yep, absolutely. So it's just good to have those healthy boundaries there.
Yeah.
People are vulnerable when they're coming into the program.
That's right, yeah.
But it is a strong emphasis on Christian discipleship, and for that reason, it's not just for people coming out of addiction, but also what we identify as life-defeating cycles. So there are people coming out of domestic violence situations, transitioning out of prison, coming off the streets from homelessness, and then other people who just want to be discipled in a residential program where there's that accountability and consistency.
Awesome.